In 1942, in the mountains of northern Iran, Polish soldiers encountered something unexpected. They were not tourists. They were not explorers. They were men who had survived imprisonment. After the Soviet Union invaded eastern Poland in 1939, thousands were deported to labor camps. Many soldiers who would later meet Wojtek had endured starvation and forced labor. In 1941, political agreements allowed Polish prisoners to be released. An army was formed under General Anders, moving south toward Iran. They were exhausted, underfed, and displaced. Along that route, in 1942, they met a boy holding a small Syrian brown bear cub. The cub's mother had likely been killed by hunters. The soldiers exchanged food and supplies for the animal. They did not know it yet, but this bear would remain with them for the rest of the war. They named him Wojtek, a diminutive of Wojciech, meaning joyful warrior. At first, he was bottle-fed by soldiers using improvised methods. He rode in trucks, slept beside the men, and followed them like a dog. The 22nd Artillery Supply Company became his unit. As they moved through Iraq and Palestine, Wojtek grew rapidly. Syrian brown bears are powerful animals, and soon he was no longer a cub that could be carried. He wasn't a mascot. He was part of daily life, wrestling with soldiers, learning to salute, and standing upright during roll calls. In 1943, reassignment to Italy posed a problem. British regulations barred animals from military ships. To keep him, the soldiers had to act. Wojtek was officially enlisted as a private. Assigned a rank and serial number, he became Private Wojtek of the 22nd Artillery Supply Company. This was not symbolic paperwork. For the Polish II Corps, it was administrative necessity. In 1944, the Polish II Corps was deployed to Italy. Their biggest challenge? Monte Cassino. Monte Cassino was a fortified mountain blocking the road to Rome. Allied assaults had repeatedly failed. In May 1944, Polish forces were tasked with capturing the ruins. The battle was brutal. Logistics were a nightmare. Amidst the chaos, a Syrian brown bear named Wojtek stepped in. Imitating the men, Wojtek carried heavy ammunition crates across uneven terrain, reportedly never dropping a box. He didn't know strategy or ideology. He just knew his friends needed help. Wojtek worked near the artillery units, moving between trucks and gun positions under soldier supervision. His bravery led the 22nd Company to adopt a bear carrying a shell as their official emblem. It was painted on every truck and uniform. Wojtek wasn't just a bear, he was a soldier. The war continued through Italy until 1945. When Germany surrendered, Polish soldiers faced a difficult reality. Poland had fallen under Soviet influence. Many soldiers could not safely return home. The Polish II Corps was relocated to the United Kingdom. Wojtek traveled with them to their station in Scotland. But demobilization meant change. In 1947, as military units dissolved, Wojtek was transferred to the Edinburgh Zoo. For many soldiers, this was a painful transition. They had raised him from infancy and marched with him across continents. Visitors to the zoo saw a large brown bear, but Polish veterans saw a comrade. They visited him regularly. Wojtek would recognize the Polish language. When former soldiers spoke, he would stand upright or approach the fence. Wojtek died in 1963, but he is not forgotten. Statues honor him today in Scotland, Poland, and Italy. His story has been documented in military records, memoirs, and historical research. While some details have been romanticized over time, the core facts remain supported. He was adopted by Polish soldiers in 1942. He was officially enlisted. He was present during Monte Cassino. He carried ammunition crates. He lived in Scotland after the war. Wojtek did not symbolize victory alone. He symbolized companionship. For soldiers who had lost their homeland, their families, and their stability, he was continuity. He required feeding. He required care. He required routine. In war, routine can be survival. He did not fight in the way humans fight. He did not choose a side. He moved where he was led. And yet, decades later, he remains one of the most unusual documented figures of World War II. Not because he changed the outcome of the war, but because he walked through it. From the mountains of Iran, to the battlefields of Italy, to a zoo in Scotland. A bear, a private, a companion, and perhaps, without understanding it, a quiet witness to history.